What's going on, guys? My name is Voss. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by again. I've been doing a lot of reviews, working with a lot of different dealerships, and I'm back at it with Germain Ford of Beavercreek, and today we have a 2018 Ford Raptor. This thing looks so good in black that, like, I can't stress to you this. If you don't know what this is, I don't know where, again, you have been living under a rock. A Ford Raptor was one of the most iconic trucks to ever come out. It changed the game because it had this. If you were on the road and you saw this, you knew exactly what this was. This was no slouch. This was no F-150. This was the F-150 Raptor. And what exactly does that mean? You got a really nice suspension. This one's got a Fox suspension, and it's got, you see it right there. It's got these nice wheels on it. It has these all-terrain tires. This has got the 315 R17 off-road tires and these really nice Ford wheels. Now, these are a hit or miss for people. Personally, they look amazing on this truck. I like the two-tone with kind of the gunmetal and black accents. And then, you know, you take it out like this. You already know what this is. This thing's insane. Now, the Raptor is one of the trims you can get in the F-150 lineup. This is more of the off-road based trim. Nowadays, it's also become some of the premium trim too. It's got really nice leather seats. If I open this up, let me go back here. Like, it is very premium in here. It's got leather seats. It's got a lot of leg room. Again, I'm not a very tall person, but for someone like me, this would be no issue at all. Let me put the window sticker here. And if I jump up in here to a driving position, oh, like this, all right, my legs are here, the front seat's there, and that seat is pretty far back as it is. So, I mean, if you're looking for something comfortable, this is gonna be it. Look at that. There's a good foot in here. This is a very comfortable, and the seats are nice. It's got one thing I really like. They put a outlet back here, as well as it's got rear seat warmers, and then it's got, this is a bit, I think more people should start doing this. It's got the AC, as well as the 2 USB ports for quick charging. I've been toying around with the idea of having a Raptor for a really long time. I actually almost really wanted the first gen Raptor, and you know, that had the iconic V8. It made a lot of noises. It sounded good. It looked good. And this one came out, and this had the optional, or not the optional, this came with the EcoBoost, the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6, the turbocharged. And when they announced the Raptor with that EcoBoost, everyone was like, you ruined it. It's not a Raptor anymore. It's not a Raptor if it doesn't have a V8. It can't be. Why would you even use this if it doesn't have a V8? Turns out this little EcoBoost has got more torque than the old V8, and it can tow more. It doesn't sound nearly as good, but it's a very, very capable truck. You know, like from the styling to just how this truck is done up, it's got the little bit wider, you know, fenders. These lights hands down best looking lights on a truck right now. And then, you know, you see this grill. You already know what this is. It's got a camera up here as well. Huge shout out to Germain Ford of Beavercreek. They lent me this truck for a little bit to go around, drive around, review it. I want to give a huge shout out to John Martin. He's the GM there. He's the reason I'm able to bring you guys this amazing content, and he's the one making this all possible. So go check him out, Germain Ford Beavercreek, if you need a new vehicle. This one's for sale right now, and unlike every other dealership that's charging $80,000 to $86,000, they're keeping this one close to sticker at $71,000 right now. All right, some of the items you can get on sticker for this thing is a 36-gallon tank is what comes with that. I did not realize that. That is huge. Which, all right, if you're buying this because you think, oh, I have the EcoBoost, I'm gonna get really good gas mileage, you're wrong. This thing gets like 15 maybe combined. It's pretty bad. I drove it over here, I'm already out of gas. It's got a lot of features. Like I said, the MSRP on this truck right now is $71,325, which, yeah, that's a lot of money for a truck. But if you're in the market for a Raptor, which these trucks are flying, I mean, everyone wants one of these. I mean, would you just look at that? Like, that's insane. It's got a power sliding rear window. It's got the new Microsoft Sync 3 infotainment system. Heated steering wheel. That's really nice. Like, you don't understand how nice that is in the wintertime to have a heated steering wheel. It's one of those things where, you know, it's freezing cold out. I live in Ohio. It can go from 65 and sunny to like 15 degrees and a -5-degree wind chill potentially in the same day. So having something like that is nice. The mirrors are nice. It's got heated and cooled seats. It's a lot like that 2019 Mustang. It's got cooled seats. The one thing I don't like about them is how noisy they are, though. So some of the options this truck has that brought up the sticker is the it's got a twin panel moonroof. It's got the optional carbon fiber package as well as the Raptor technology package, and that added the twin panel moonroof that adds $1,295. The carbon fiber adds $995. The tailgate step adds $375, which I've always really liked that. It's a really nice feature to have. So it's got a power tailgate. So if you just press this button down, it'll come down like that. I think that's super nice. And it's got this area to pull down. And once it's down, it's got an extra step as well as a little area to hold on to. So this is a huge thing. A lot of the newer trucks, they're putting a little bed, like a little rear bumper place for your foot to grab onto. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice if they put one of those on here. It's very high to get up. I'm not very tall, but it is high. So having this chair makes this a lot easier to get in and out of the bed with. This Ford Raptor is the crew cab configuration with the regular size bed. It's got a 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6. That's the turbocharged model. It pumps out, I want to say, about 450 horsepower and 510 foot-pounds of torque. I actually had to make a gas stop during the review, so now we're all fueled up. Let's actually now that I've given you kind of some of the numbers, some of the specs on this car, let's do some driving and see how she does. I really like this truck. I have not driven the new Raptor, and I'm blown away. I say that about a lot of things I drive. I guess I haven't driven a lot of new vehicles recently, but it's so smooth and so comfortable. Like, I can't stress enough how nice of a vehicle this is. It's got its problems. I mean, 15 miles combined, like I think it's like 11, 18 gas-wise. That's not good. That's not good at all. Like, that's bad. If you're buying this EcoBoost thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a great truck that's gonna help me out on gas, you're wrong. You're miserably wrong. You're actually probably gonna get worse gas mileage than some of the other ones. I don't know what the V8 trucks get. I would assume it's about around here, maybe even a little more. This truck was, not only was it made for the off-road, but it was made for really just that pure, you wanted that next bump up. It's like buying a truck, modifying it a bunch, and that's really what this is. You get all of those fancy features that it's got, like finesse. It's so, like, it's such a cool looking truck, but it's not, you know, it's not really good on gas mileage. It seems like an okay, if it was better on gas mileage, I think it'd be a decent daily driver with a 3.5 liter EcoBoost. It's quiet in here. It's very comfortable inside. It's also got the auto start stop, so when you're stopped somewhere, it will shut off. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but I'm not sure if I like that or not. I honestly don't know, but it's got it. When this did come out, everyone was upset that it didn't put the V8, but it's got a lot of power. And I mean, it doesn't sound as good as the V8, but it's nice. I really enjoyed my time in this thing. It feels good, it drives right. Steering's a little loose, but it is a truck. It's a really big truck, so, you know, that's to expect on something like this. But I don't know, I was expecting it to be a little sportier in terms of the steering feel, but it's nice. The Fox suspension in here is very comfortable. I don't know why I thought maybe driving this on-road, since it's more geared and created for that off-roading, you know, off-road, it would be, I'd have an issue with you know, the comfortability on the road. And there's the start-stop again. I don't think I like that, but no, it's been very smooth on the road. It soaks up bumps real well. It's subtle. It's subtle, but when you step on it, it's there. The sound's nice. I really like. And I don't know how the aftermarket community is with this, but I know they make tunes and they make different stuff. Given that it is on the 3.5 liter platform, I know they do a lot of different things that you can bump it up with those turbos. But I'm not exactly sure, you know, how it is. Like, if you change the exhaust out, I don't know if it'll sound much better. Being turbocharged, I was thinking there'd be some like turbo lag. It's pretty responsive. I really have noticed very minimal turbo lag, but it's fast. It gets up and goes. I don't remember the exact 0 to 60 time on a Raptor. I don't know if that entirely matters on a truck like this, but I think it's in the 5s. I know that. I think it's low 5s. I don't know for sure. Drop a comment below what the 0 to 60 time on this is. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. This thing's fun. Really, one of the biggest issues with this truck that I've noticed so far is the fact that it's a base $50,000 truck, and then you can option it out. You know, generally they're around $70,000. Like that's what they're going for. Most dealerships, it's gonna come down a little bit now. They've been marking this up. I mean, they've been going. I've seen 80s, 86, some closer to $90,000. You're talking about a $50,000 truck with $15,000 to $20,000 in options. So you're talking about a $70,000 truck that has almost a $20,000 dealer markup, and it's, you know, it'll probably hold its value. I doubt it won't stay at the $86,000 or the $90,000, but you know, that's insane. It's a huge blow. Like, everybody wants one of these, and it's hard to get. And I don't want to give it back. I really don't want to give it back. Let me know what you guys think. I'm looking for a new truck. What do you think about a potential Raptor for the channel? Now, this truck does have paddle shifters and a manual mode. So I'm gonna be honest, I have not driven this thing in manual. Usually I find any sort of car or truck or anything with paddle shifters that doesn't have like a dual clutch transmission, it's clunky and it's slow. Let's see how the Raptor does. All right. I mean, they're not fast, but they're pretty nice. Like that's a good shift. It's got a lot of gears. It's got the 10-speed transmission, so there's a lot of gears to cycle through when you do that. You even have, on top of the paddle shifters, it's got the little buttons where your thumb would, on the shift knob, so you can press the plus and minus there as well. I can't get enough of this. It's so much fun. If you can get, I'm averaging 7.5 miles a gallon, and like I said, I've driven it probably now about 10 miles, and I don't know if that's hard. If this is your daily driver, and if you commute with this thing, and you know you gotta put premium gas in here, and you don't want to blow through $100 of gas, you know, every week, or in this case, every like 3 days, because you're just going to be lead footing it the entire time. For a big truck, it handles all right. I mean, I'm taking these corners relatively fast. There's a little bit of body roll. You know, it's a truck, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's fast. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this Raptor review. I unfortunately have to give this back. I really want it. I've enjoyed my hour, a little over an hour, 2 hours with this thing. I can't get enough. It's so much fun to drive. It's got its ups and downs. It feels very premium in here with all the carbon fiber trim and the leather wrap steering wheel, the heated wheel. And they really, like, you're in a Raptor, but they really don't spoil you with Raptor emblems everywhere. I mean, I don't see a single emblem in here. There's a Raptor emblem on the side steps, and there's a Raptor emblem on the rear tailgate, and that is it. When you start it up, it says Ford, but it does not say Raptor anywhere. I thought that was a little bit interesting. They're making it subtle, which I like subtle. I like minimal. You don't buy this truck to be minimal. You buy this truck to be extra. Let's get that out of the way. But I enjoy the fact that they've kept it very nice and premium looking in here. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, turn that notification bell on, subscribe. Let me know. Drop a comment below on what kind of reviews you want to see. What are some more vehicles you want to see on this channel? And I'm going to try and make that happen. And I want to give a huge shout out again to Germain Ford of Beavercreek and John Martin for letting me take this truck out for the morning, driving around, giving you my opinion, and doing a little bit of cinematic editing with it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next video.